Hey guys, how you doing? It's Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA playoffs previews and predictions today for Thursday. It is May 1st. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Thirsty Thursdays. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. Come and get a free 7-day pass. All you got to do is click the link in the description. It'll take you to the website. Come and kick the tires for free on a 7-day pass at atsstats.com. All right, Game 6 of the series between the New York Knicks and the Detroit Pistons. Now the bookmakers making the Pistons a minus 1.5 point favorite. 214 is your total. ATS forecast system play has a Detroit victory, 109-108. The over-under landing on 217.74. So the computer pick does like this game to go over the total. Looking at the last 10 games between these two teams, or actually for these teams, New York Knicks are 5-5 last 10 games straight up, 6-4 ATS, while the Pistons only 3-7 straight up and ATS. They have a 48.3% chance of winning tonight compared to only 40% for the New York Knicks based on 25 previous games in the database on teams that are in the exact situation these two teams are in tonight. Chance of covering does favor the Pistons, the COC at 55%, 42 for the New York Knicks, and the Kogos at 58%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. I did have this line listed at minus 1.73 in my market system value, and you can see that we're right there with the bookmaker who has minus 1.5. I had minus 3.9 though for the New York Knicks, so if you're looking for value, I think you're getting better value on the New York Knicks at plus 1.5. However, when you look at the PVI SOS, the parity value strength of schedule, anytime that the Pistons are at home against a team with a 60 higher win percentage, they're only 3-9 straight up, 6-6 ATS, 5-7 when it comes to the over/under, while the New York Knicks are 10-6, 11-5, and 10-6 to the over whenever they're at home on the road facing a team with a 50 to 59.9 win percentage. And looking at some of the stats and trends, anytime Detroit's at home and they're a pick'em to -3 home favorite versus a conference opponent the last 5 years, 2-8 to the under. While the New York Knicks are 9-1 straight up as an away team in Detroit the last 5 seasons. So, you know what? I'm going to lean with the New York Knicks in this one here tonight, and I'm going to look at my strength of schedule database. Now, if you follow the Raymond Report, anytime, here's the way we look at teams. A-type teams are teams with a 60 or higher win percentage. B-type teams are 50 to 59.9, and C-type teams, those are teams below 500. So tonight, you got Detroit, which is a B-type team, a team with a 50 to 59.9 win percentage, up against the New York Knicks, who are an A-type team. They lost their last game, so I'm going to go look at my database, and right here it's the strength of schedule database. So anytime a B-type team is at home and they're facing an A-type team and they're coming off a win, so Detroit did win the last game. The final score was 106-103. The B-type team in the following game this year in the NBA is 5-14 ATS, which is not that good, right? 7-12 straight up and 10-9 to the over. So I think we have a little bit better. Let's see what the A-type team does on the road. So A-type team, which is the New York Knicks, on the road against a B-type team like Detroit, and the team that's on the road coming off a loss, which is the A-type team. Let's see how the New York Knicks are. 15-9, much better. 17-7, 15-9-0 to the over. So if you're looking at, if you believe in this system like I do, then I think the right play for the numbers is the New York Knicks plus 1.5. All right, let's go to the next game between Detroit and Denver and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, Clippers a touchdown favorite tonight against Denver. The final score of last game was 131-115 for the Denver Nuggets. That game was in Denver. Now tonight they're going to be at the Clippers. Clippers a 7-point favorite. 212 is your total. I got a 108-106 victory for the LA Clippers, so I got them winning by 2, not covering the spread on the computer pick. 215 is the total. Now you got an A-type team against another A-type team, and let's go see how the LA Clippers do at home against another A-type team. And they're coming off a loss. So anytime you got an A-type team, 11-11 straight up, 14-8 ATS, 11-11 to the point spread. And how about the road team in this situation? Actually, that was the road team. Let's see the home team. So, no, you know what? I got to do it over again. So, A-type team, the LA Clippers at home against another A-type team, Denver. And the home team is coming off a loss. Okay, 8-6 straight up, 7-7 ATS, 9-5 to the over. Let's see how the road team does. So the road team, an A-type team. So if you look at the Denver Nuggets, they're an A-type team in the Raymond report, facing another A-type team. Now Denver's coming off a win. So let's see how the road team does in that situation. 17-23, 19-21, 18-22 to the under. So you know what? I'm gonna lean towards the under in this game here tonight between the Clippers. I got this total landing on 215 on the computer pick. What's the Kogo at? Kogo's at 57%. And when I look at the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, let's take a look at how the markets have reacted to NBA totals and size the last 7 days. So in the last 7 days, NBA playoffs, 59.6% of the games for the favorites have won 59.6% of the time, 40.4 for the underdogs. However, when it comes to the point spread, the underdogs have been having a better role here. 55.9% neutral market, 44.1 for the favorites. And when it comes to the over-under, 53.6 and 46.4 for the under. Anyways, I'm going to go with the New York Knicks here tonight, plus 1.5, and I'm going to take the under in the game between Denver and the LA Clippers. And that's how you can use the Rain Report here at atsstats.com. And if you want to come and try it out, do it for other sports. You can do it for MLB, NHL. It's all here at atsports.com. Take advantage of that 7-day pass right here in the description link, and let's hook you up. Cheers.